This thing I don't think has ever been cleaned. Bird feathers, some dog hair, some cat hair. So that's all gonna have to be replaced. That's a nice bird's nest in it. Doors rotted out, drywall seam is cracking. Holes in the tub. This bathroom's getting completely gutted as well because there's water damage. Day 4, remodel. It's Friday. I'm going to start off by getting the rest of this 1/4-inch subfloor out, which in all honesty hasn't been that bad. Cutting it into smaller sections and then it pops up a lot easier. So that's going to be step 1 for the day. And then I'm going to go upstairs and gut the bathroom upstairs. And then after that, all I'll have is this wall right here that I'm going to take out. I applied for an electrical permit today because I'm going to have to move some of these wires. And I applied for a plumbing permit because I'm moving the laundry room and I decided I'm going to replace the copper pipes. And I applied for an HVAC permit because I'm going to switch out the AC condenser and air handler. So, all right, going into this demo, this is one of the parts that I was definitely not looking forward to. But by cutting this floor into small sections, it made this such a more manageable task and actually went way easier than I ever thought it would. Just keep that in mind if you're going to go down this road. If you look at the whole project, it's going to feel overwhelming, but if you break it down into small pieces, it's much more manageable. All right, we are on to this upstairs bathroom. So I've got all of this and all of this. And I have to be honest with you, I'm 4 days, this is my 4th day in. The first 2 days were half days. Yesterday, I worked from about 9 to 6:45, and I'm feeling it. I'm pretty tired today. So, gotta push through. If I could get this gutted today, that would be a win. All right, so the doors we're taking off. We are going to repaint the doors that are salvageable. There are several doors with big holes in the backside, so we're just gonna have to replace those. But I think this is a pretty standard door, so it shouldn't cost us a whole lot to get replacement. But once it's time to paint, I will hang all of the doors up, paint them all at once, and then reinstall. So a couple questions that I've got on these bathrooms is why don't you keep the vanities, reuse them, repaint them? Why are you taking the tubs out? So I'm going to cover that. One, bathrooms in a remodel to me are pretty much a 100% gut job. I want to always check for moisture. I don't think I've ever remodeled a house that hasn't had water damage from a tub, from sinks. So I'm gutting all of that. As far as the tubs go, they all had holes in them. I have no idea how they got holes in them. But regardless, I want to check underneath and fix all the plumbing while I got this gutted. All right, guys, we got the vanities out, toilet out, all the trim, the mirrors. Now we're gonna take the saw and rip along the ceiling so that I can get all this drywall ripped out. And then I'll have to cut that tub into several pieces to get that out. Quick drywall tip, if you don't want to retexture the ceiling, you need to cut your drywall down 4 to 6 inches so when they replace it, they can finish it without getting into the ceiling.
You can take all the marks out if you want, but the baby sign this real quick. This and then we can go in there again. Because this is actually
right, we got the main part of the bathroom drywall ripped out. You can see, looks like there's some water back there. It looks like there's some black mold there. I did peel that piece of insulation out where the plastic is out, and it's nice and clean. So once I get all this out, I'm gonna take this plastic vapor barrier down and pull this insulation out to see what it looks like behind there, and see if it wasn't just hot, moist air leakage out these holes and stuff. But we got that section to do yet. All right, so this is a one-piece tub shower that was put in before all this framing was put in. So I have to cut it in order to get it out. So that's what we're gonna do now. All right, so I'm dadding it by myself today. And so I had 3 kids with me. Of course, they had to go to the bathroom, and I had ripped all 3 toilets out of the house. So we had to make a run. And I had to stop at the city of Winterset to get some permits. And it was $75 per permit. So it was $225. And so I wrote them a check, and they don't even give you a permit. I'm used to places where they give you an actual physical permit and you have to post it in your window. So far it's pretty simple. I've talked to the inspector. I actually knew the inspector previously from meeting with him on some other things with post frame, and he seems really cool. So I think this is gonna go pretty smooth. I just have to get the rest of the demo done, then get these changes made, then I can call him. He'll come and do the rough and inspection, and then I can start putting this mess back together. I had to stop at home, drop the kids off, and then I'm gonna head back because I have to stay on task and get some more stuff done today. They actually make a tool for this, but I'm gonna put a tub shower back in here. This is the upstairs bathroom, so I wanna leave all the drain. So I just use a pair of pliers. They don't have the actual tool. Probably should get one because I've done this enough that I could use one. Plenty of stuff in there. All right, end of day 4. Wasn't a super productive day, but I got the rest of the subfloor out of the kitchen. And then I gutted the upstairs bathroom, toilet room, shower room, and then swept everything else up here. There's hundreds of staples in the floor after I took the subfloor out, but it's looking pretty good up here. Got this all gutted. I did take the vapor barrier down, just replace it. It had a bunch of holes in it from me cutting the drywall and whatnot, but floor's not too bad up here. Got a couple spots where it was wet. We'll get that cleaned. It's still pretty solid. So probably just gonna put some kills over it. I think I'm gonna paint the whole entire floor with kills just because they had dogs and stuff in here just to clean it all up. But I do have to take this trim off because they're gonna have to re-skim coat this ceiling when they put the new drywall up. I'll get new vapor barrier. I'm gonna run all new supply lines in PEX. So we're in good shape. All the rooms are cleaned up here. There are some squeaks in the floor, so I'm gonna probably run some screws in the floor as well. But that's gonna be a wrap on day 4. I felt like I did pretty good this week. I will say I was a little bit tired today after a long day yesterday. I've removed a lot of drywall, a lot of subfloor, and it's pretty physically demanding, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. And so all I have left for demo that I can think of is the wall I'm taking out between the kitchen and the living room area, which is a non-load bearing wall. I have to move a few light switches, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. And then I have to replace 2 sheets of subfloor down where the laundry room, master bath is. So plan on going into town tonight, take the kids out to eat, and then we'll stop at a store and get some 2x4s and a couple pieces of sheathing or a subfloor so that I can get that done. And then start putting this baby back together. We are gonna replace can lights, boob lights, all that kind of stuff. But as always, we appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share with your friends, and don't stop dreaming.